It's spooky time! And what can be more spooky than cursed monsters created by 3 different artists? Yes, Bob, did you hear that? We are gonna be joined by 2 amazing artists. I'm really excited and kinda nervous. Shut up. So the plan is to stop worrying, get in the call with Freelancer and Monster Garden, randomize some words, and then we each make something out of those prompts.
Here we are. I have put all of your words into a randomizer, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and randomize, and the top 5 words on top are gonna be the ones we have to deal with. So, illumination, early gun, sacrilegious, gold, haunted.
Okay. Interesting. You want to reroll?
Gold, sacrilegious, mischievous, early gun, iron. Okay, let's try randomizing it again. Ornate, rooted, haunted, grow, ancient. I can think of some things for that.
It's a tree.
Grow as in
It's
the
a
verb,
tree.
right?
Awesome.
They're gonna be friends.
Yeah, or enemies.
Or enemies, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we are gonna have stories for each character, so we can at the end just connect them.
The
somehow.
lore.
Maybe.
Perhaps we can try and
that's
tie them
pretty good.
together if they're not different enough from each other. I mean, ancient and ornate is gonna sort of pull them together a bit, so...
Cool. Awesome.
Well, at that point, I guess it's set. You know what we're gonna do now?
And I think it would be cool to, now that we settled on this format of the characters, the perspective, to not really talk to each other, about it. I mean, not talk about this specifically, right? I'm not saying to avoid each other at all for the next few days.
Yes,
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are either.
Who are you?
Strangers.
I just wanted to draw with somebody.
Oh, can all draw together.
Yes.
Awesome. It's like this meme of Theoden and Aragorn, like, today is the day we draw swords together, and then they're later, like, holding these tiny, very shittily drawn swords.
So, the goal of this was to draw together with somebody else, and now the challenge is all revolving around us running into our own corners. Yep,
But
see you on Wednesday, I guess.
We have 3 days, so let's start thinking. Ornate, rooted, haunted, grow, ancient. So ornate is something highly decorated, rooted, roots, or exhausted or worn out. Oh, haunted I could do like haunted expression. I don't wanna draw a tree, but I'm thinking about lashing. And for the ancient I have great idea. It should come from old tribes and, let's say, customs of their ancestors. How old does it have to be ancient? Well, obviously it's a creature. I took a break, thought about it, and wrote down some lore that could be interesting to work with. Tradition was the thing that got stuck with me the whole process, and I wanted to draw some kind of creature that tribes would consider to be their god. Oh, I did a random creepy, cute tree with treasure, just for fun, and then instantly I started sketching without any idea what my creature should actually look like. Nothing but disembodied skulls of animals, with few extra lines, to be precise, but I have explanation for that. Just keep the sketch. Let's say that the tribes magically preserved memories of their chiefs in the skulls of animals. Rituals like that would be a big part of their tradition, and these skulls were believed to house the spirits of their ancestors. But if the skull is ever lost or destroyed, it's believed that the carrier will find it, and the spirits of those trapped inside will become corrupted. Their hunger for respect and revenge will grow, hunting every person whose roots are connected to them. Except chiefs, which I'll probably explain later. Only possible solution to stop it would be to sacrifice the chief's firstborn in rituals where his soul would be placed in a new skull, creating a new place of residence and peace for those who will die serving the carrier. So yeah, they call it Carrier of Lost Memories, or just the Carrier. It can be perceived as god of the dead, or just ancient creature that feeds on human praises. One might say that humans made him this way, attaching themselves to it, creating this weird symbiosis between food and its god. Others could believe in legends about it. And one of those legends says that a long time ago, a young witch cursed her own son because his father was the chief of the village. He was supposed to be next, but people in that village did not like that. So one night, the chief decided to send his firstborn son to the woods, hoping wild animals would kill him. Disappointed and frustrated, young witch disappeared with the last words, "Respect it." When the chief's second son was born, woodland creatures started rushing and attacking village. People were going crazy. Chaos surrounded everything. And all you could hear that night were screams and haunting noises. To this day, somewhere deep in the forest, you can find remains of that village and numerous bones of animals, but not a single one from a person. And if you stay long enough, you might see a silhouette of moving moss and fur, decorated with various skulls, horns, and teeth, and very weak but otherworldly glow. I had trouble figuring everything out, but now at the end, I like how it turned out. And honestly, I can't wait to see what others did. So, I guess I'm gonna make myself a coffee and wait for the call. Oh, one more thing. Thank you, Simon, for sending me footage of this call, because somebody doesn't know how to set up OBS properly.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Fuck.
Good.
There you go.
Oh no. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm going first then. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So the idea that I had was the grow and rooted thing obviously pulled me in the direction of trees and nature and stuff like that. And haunted made me think that the thing that is the tree is somehow haunted, right?
Yes, yes.
And then hold on, I'm having trouble like thinking about what the fuck in what. Okay. So I had an idea that there was a tree that was haunted by the spirits of something somehow, right? I thought of it as like, oh, what if like a forest fire or something came through and like killed a bunch of things in a forest, and then those souls have been like festering and stuff like that around there. I'll just read it. Hopefully it makes more sense. Okay. A mass of swirling heads sits atop the contorted remains of creatures fused together and puppeted by the souls within the roots. There you go. That's all I wrote.
Damn,
So
okay, now I really need to see this.
Yes.
Here the abomination is.
Oh, damn. Super cool, man.
So yeah, there you go. That's my design, the unresting mass.
Can I hug it?
I don't think that's a good idea.
You could try if you want to.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How do you wanna go about it? You gonna tell us the lore?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Whoops. Darn.
That's a lot of skulls.
Oh, I like that a lot. It's giving me some sort of a little bit of troll vibes, which I like. The detail on the skulls and like the carvings and stuff like that. I like that a lot. They're done really well.
Oh yeah. I like that it's pretty. Also has some flowers, you know,
It's
the decoration, like you mentioned.
The magic arm.
Very nice. And I like the little guy in the corner, like you said.
He's standing around very awkwardly.
He's offering support.
If I don't move, it won't notice
I
me.
cannot just throw him away.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, I tried to also get away from the tree motif, let's say. In the end, I said, "Fuck it." It's I'm the tree lancer. If anyone gets to the tree, is me. So
Fair.
I had this idea that is rooted in a historical event in Mexican history, which is when Cortés and his Spanish soldiers tried to escape from Tenochtitlan, the Aztec city. And that night is called in Mexican history La Noche Triste, the Night of Sorrows. The tree kind of grants his wish to bring back his men, bring back the gold, right? So here it is.
Bring the gold.
Oh my god.
So many skulls. I don't know why I do this to myself, man.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Thank you.
This image definitely makes me feel the Christmas spirit. Yeah,
Oh,
my
no.
god, I love the look of this image so much. It looks like a sort of like the bodies are very
thanks.
Renaissance-esque, like elegant.
Take my gold.
I don't know how
Nice.
elegant decapitated
friendly.
heads holding bloody gold skulls can be, but still.
Take
They're
it.
very generous, right? They're like, hey, here you go.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I was scared that we would all end with like some tree with random body parts coming out and stuff. And I'm glad I'm the only one who did the basic, simplest interpretation of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't call that the simplest interpretation of it,
maybe
all
not
right?
No,
Maybe
no.
not the rendering.
The simplest would be just drawing a tree with a spooky face on it and saying the tree is old, but this is definitely far from
Exactly.
that.
It kind of started like that, though.
So the idea of the lineup first,
Oh, man.
it doesn't make sense at all. A giant tree monster, another ancient, like rooted in history, spirit taker, and then a tree that is literally can only be in one location, which means the other two creatures came to your tree.
I mean,
Like,
actually, at one point it
Oh,
was kind
yeah.
of crawling on its roots.
fair enough. Perhaps
I
we
guess
can
at
move it.
one point that got revised. You can
Let's go
replant
to
it, You can replant it.
We can replant it. I thought it just like shift along the ground and with that concrete moving noise, the
And you, I suggest you to go check others' videos, where they probably better explain their creatures, which are just amazing. Do that, or Carrier will take you.
Like, comment, subscribe,